guys, welcome to another YouTube video. I am going to be doing my makeup today using a few new makeup products that I got. I have the Blue Heavens Cream blush. I have the Mars new blush. I've been waiting for them to launch a blush, so I have the Mars new blush. Then I also have the makeup fixer and a few other things. First, I'm going to quickly use a primer. I have the sample Purplle 24K gold primer. Purplle always sends something or the other samples with every order, so I got this. This is definitely a silicone based primer. This is how it looks like. I am gonna just use that. I have applied a moisturizer, so I'm just gonna use this. This is a nice primer for like smoothing out and blurring your skin a little. I can see that my forehead is a little bit blurred and it feels very smooth. Let's move to blush now. I actually have two blushes with me. The first one is the Blue Heaven one. I have already reviewed this like a very quick mini on my shorts if you've watched it. So I have this, and I have the Mars. Oh my god, I have been wanting Mars to release a blush like so bad for the longest time. I feel like they had everything except a blush. So they have the new blusher. This is how it looks like. This is the Mars Flush of Love. The shade that I got is 03. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one on one side, and this I'm going to use on the other side. So first let's go with this. I already have used this, so I know how this is. I like to use like a beauty blender with this blush. So the one thing that I don't like is the packaging, and because you have no control over how much product you want, so a lot, and most of the times a lot of product comes out than you like usually need, and it is also very tricky to pull this out. So I'm just gonna dot a few dots, and it's also kind of tricky to squeeze this out. So I'm just gonna blend this with a blender. With a blender, this looks very natural, of course, because it obviously shears down the pigment, but it looks very natural. I don't even know if camera feel like it's showing, but it looks very natural. And I'm just gonna take a little bit more because this is what I was talking about. I'm gonna take my brush, and I'm gonna, as you can tell, a lot of it came out. So, and also the brush gives more like coverage and more pigment. So yeah, you don't have control over the product. Very pigmented, it's creamy, it's very blendable. The only thing, as I said, is the packaging, which is a little bit tricky to use. Like you have no control over the product, like how much product you want. Other than that, I feel like this is a very highly blendable liquid blush, not like cream blush. The formula is amazing. The shade that I have, by the way, is Spicy Pink. The color, it's very natural, it is subtle, and this does have some glow to it. So they have the stick one that they have. I think that has like some intense, insane glow. This one also has a little bit of glow in it, and it's highly blendable and very natural. So if you like that very natural looking blushes, then I think you're gonna really like this one. Use a blender if you want that natural finish, and you're gonna like this a lot. I have this one. I haven't used this, so I'm very excited. This is the Mars Flush of Color. I'm just gonna show you. This is the Mars Flush of Color blush, and this is how the packaging looks like, and the shade is 03. Towards the end of the page, and I was like, oh my god, Mars has a new blush, and I immediately wanted to try it. They have like I think they have around 6 shades, and they have pinks. I think they have a very muted peach ones. They have a nude one. I have used a lot of those, so I picked this one. So this one on the website was shown to be a very like a deep plum magenta kind of a blush, which is why I picked this particular shade, because I don't own a blush shade like that. But when it came, it is like a new mauvey blush. So I think that was quite misleading, the shade that was shown on the website. And when I swatch it, it's very smooth, When I swatch it, it swatched as this, I don't know, pink, Barbie pink kind of a color. So I don't know how this is gonna look on me, considering how light and pale the shade is. Okay, time for, so this blush is very pigmented, very pigmented. The shade is something that I'm not a very huge fan of, because this is straight up pink color. This is a very straight up pink shade. I thought it would be a little bit deeper and a little bit muted, but fair skin tones, I think if you like pink blushes, you're gonna like this. Formula is not completely matte. That is something that I can tell you. It is not completely matte. It has a little bit of that satin finish. It's not like a shimmery looking blush, of course, but it has a little bit of sheen to it. Blushes that have a little bit sheen to it, like the Maybelline, this reminded me a little bit of the Maybelline Fit blushes. But yeah, I think I have to form like a proper opinion in order to tell you if I recommend this, but that is my first impression. I have this new eyeshadow. Well, this is not new, but this is new to me. This is a palette. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeshadow palette. This is how it looks like. Shades from here, I'm gonna use my fingers, and on my lids. If you can tell, but I use the shimmer shade. It has a little bit of silver and has green shift to it, so I use that. And I used the green, the dark green, for my liner. I did like a smoky smudged liner kind of a thing. This Maybelline Great Lash Mascara, so I'm just gonna use this. The wand of this mascara is very tiny. It's very small. So I can say it does a great job at it does a good job at lengthening the lashes and separating them, but nothing so extraordinary or different. I had no idea that Mars had lashes, so I picked this one. This is in the variant Flirty Miss. I think this is quite natural looking. I think this has pretty much that length, not so much of volume. So I'm just gonna put this, and let's see. I don't know what is the deal with me and false eyelashes. First of all, I suck big time at applying false lashes. Second, I don't feel like they look good on my eyes. Like for my eye shape, I don't think, maybe I've not found the right type of eyelashes. The way lashes look on me, these lashes retail for 99 rupees each, so I feel for 99 rupees the quality is okay. I definitely feel like these are better than the Swiss Beauty ones that we have. These are also for 99 rupees, but I feel like these are more plasticky. These look really nice. They have a bunch of different variants in this to choose from, so I feel like for 99 rupees it's pretty good. It's not the most comfortable. Obviously false lashes are not comfortable, but it's not the most comfortable either. Like my inner corner comes out right now also, like this has come out a little. Move on to this setting spray I got from Mars. This is new to me. This is not a new product, but this is new to me because I've never used it. This is the Mars. My setting sprays are almost over, so I needed one very badly. So I got this, the Mars Seal the Deal Makeup Fixer. And this just retails for 299 rupees, which is great. This is how the packaging looks like. I am just going to quickly spritz this on one half of my face so that I can tell you if there's any difference. Okay, this has a fragrance, but a very mild. It's actually a very nice fragrance. It has a very mild and a very pleasing fragrance. Use this on the other side of my face also. On purpose, I used all matte products for my base. Like for the primer, I used like a smoothing primer. I used a matte foundation. I used a matte concealer. And I feel like this setting spray is so good. First of all, The fragrance of this is so good, which is completely relevant, but I love the fragrance. This has a very fine mist. The mist is very fine. It's very easy to use on your entire face. This does not have the most dewy finish like this, but it does give a little bit of a dewiness to your skin, and makes it a little bit glowy. Right now my base looks so good right now, so yeah, of course I used it for the first time, so that is all I have to say. I don't know how long my makeup is going to last using this, but yeah, I have to test it a few more times in order to recommend this, but for the first impressions it's a thumbs up. Last thing, I have a lip product. This is from Makeup Revolution, and this is the Creme lipstick. The shade that I have is Head Turner 121. So okay, it's a pale colored. So on the bottle it looks a little bit warmer, but it's actually a very pale kind of a brown. It will definitely wash me out without makeup for sure, so this is not very versatile, but the formula is so comfortable. I feel like there's nothing on my lips. These are very similar. I think you can these are very similar to the Miss Claire lip creams that we have in the next one. Okay, telling you about my favorites. First one, I am gonna definitely pick the Marseille the Deal Makeup Fixer. The eyeshadow palette. The eyeshadow palette is really good. The shades are really pigmented. Now the shimmer shades is a little bit like densely packed, so you have to go in a couple of times to get this pigment, but I feel it's worth it. It's so beautiful. I love my eyeshadow today. Even the matte shadows that I used are very pigmented, so I think this has to be my favorite, one of my favorites. The blush I love. I just regret not picking a different shade. I just wish I picked a different shade in this blush. And yeah, I think that's about it. I think my eyelash glue is very shitty, but yeah, I think that is all for today's video. Let me know if there are any other products that you would want me to try, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you with another video. Bye.